We go here to the digestive system. What is the digestive system? The digestive system is a tube like that. That's right here in the mouth. So this is the mouth right there. What is the other part of the tube? This one right here. What is that? That's the pharynx right here. Pharynx, that would be the oral pharynx in particular right there, right? Then what is this part of the tube right here? Well, that's the esophagus right here. Then what is this part of the tube right here? Well, from there, that's the stomach right there. What is this part of the tube? Well, this part of the tube is going to be the intestine right here, small intestine. What is this part of the tube? Well, it's the large intestine, this intestine right here. And what is this part right here? This is the anus right there. Okay, so then let's keep going. Right here, they're showing you the membranes, right? That this is going to be the peritoneum. But one thing that you need to understand in here is that not all the organs are inside all this peritoneum that I mentioned, right? Some organs are behind it. Kidneys, for example, are considered retroperitoneal organs. Okay, let's keep going. Have greater omentum, lesser omentum. Right here, this is the mesocolon. It's the same membrane, but just in different areas. The greater omentum is like an apron that is going to be in front of our intestines, right? This is going to be the greater omentum, for example, this one right here. Okay, it's in front of the intestines. Right, so this one right here is what they're trying to show you right there, right? So this would be this one right here. This is the greater omentum. Okay, now there is another communication right here, part of the membrane that is going to be between your liver right there and your stomach. That one is the lesser omentum. Okay, so then right here you have the mesenteries. Right? Here says mesentery. You have the mouth right there. All right, we're going to have our teeth, our tongue. We're going to have salivary glands that are going to produce saliva. Right, so then these are very important structures that are going to help us with one of the first functions of the digestive system, which is food digestion. After the mouth, we're going to have obviously the pharynx. After that, we have right here the esophagus, which is this one right here, which is a canal. From there, it reaches the stomach. From the stomach, the food goes into the small intestine, as you can see right there. So if we look at this figure, we said this is the mouth right there. From the mouth goes into the pharynx, from the pharynx through the esophagus. The esophagus is what continues right here. And from there, you can see that the food goes into the stomach. The stomach, you're going to have different areas, such as the fundus, this greater curvature, lesser curvature. It's going to have muscles in here. You see 1, 2, 3 layers of muscles. The inside of the stomach is not flat or smooth. It's going to have elevations, this one's right here, which are going to be called the rugae. This part right here is the pyloric area or pyloric antrum right there, because you're going to have a sphincter right here called the pylorus. And this one right here has another sphincter right here, which is the cardiac sphincter or gastroesophageal sphincter. Then the pylorus sphincter in here will open and close all the time, right? So it doesn't remain open for all the time, right? But rather it opens and closes, right? Leticia says, it is many layers of muscles. Yes, Leticia, as you can see here, you have 3 layers of muscles right here. The walls of the digestive system are going to have 4 layers. I don't see it in here, so I might as well mention it. So you're going to have serosa, mucosa, submucosa, and muscularis. So then the walls of the digestive system always have 4 layers: serosa, mucosa, submucosa, and muscularis. Therefore, in here, what you see, these 3 layers right here would be the muscularis right here. Now, the different organs in the digestive system may have different number of muscles, but they all do. What I'm trying to say is, for example, the esophagus may have only 2 layers of muscles or 1 layer, but they all have muscles. Okay, so that's what I'm saying right there. Okay, so then if we keep moving right here. So right here, as I mentioned before, we're going to have from the stomach, we're going to go into the small intestine that is going to have 3 areas: duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. Right, the first part, or the part that connects with the stomach, is the duodenum. The part that connects with the large intestine is going to be the ileum. Okay, so that's what you see right there. So then if we scroll down right here, it says, well, we have in there the teeth, right? That is going to help us to the first part of digestion. Also, I mentioned that in the mouth, we're also going to have salivary glands. We have 3 main groups, 3 major glands. Those are not the only glands, but we have 3 major glands, which are going to be under your tongue, sublingual, under your mandible, so mandibular, and this one right here is going to be the parotid gland. They are going to produce saliva. Right here, accessory organs. The liver is considered an accessory organ of the digestive system. So then if we look at the anatomy of the liver right there, you can see that the liver has lobes, as you can see in there. A right lobe, left lobe is going to have quadrate and caudate lobe as well. Okay, so this one is going to be caudate, and down here you don't see very clearly, but that's going to be the quadrate lobe. Okay. We said that the liver, one of the jobs that is going to be the formation of bile, where you're going to store that in the gallbladder. The bile is going to be used to digest fats. The other one is going to be the pancreas. The pancreas is going to produce the pancreatic enzyme. They're going to be located on each side of the small intestine, to be more specific, on each side of the duodenum. So then the pancreas releases the pancreas juices right here in the duodenum, and the bile also is going to get dumped right here in the duodenum, because the final digestion of the nutrients happens in the intestines right here at the level of the duodenum.